Hello ladies and gentlemen, Peter here again from Thorncroft Clematis, bringing you a how-to video to show you how to use the filters and the selection tools on the new website for picking your plants. So what we've done, hopefully we've created what you will find as useful groups of Clematis. So these are groups here in the Selection Made Easy section. These are groups that people have asked for before. So lots of people ask for those that have won awards or are attractive to bees or good for hot and dry areas or shade tolerant and so on. The herbaceous clematis, clematis bred by Van Zoost Nursery or Raymond Everson clematis. So these quick selection lists will hopefully be useful for you. Also in the Clematis shop section you'll be able to see here Clematis in their family groups. So we can see the Marmandii, evergreens, the Floridas, the herbaceous rectors and so on. But if you're really not sure what it is you want, if you really don't have an idea about what you really need, let's just say we're going to use the View All function. So here we'll be brought to a page which will actually display for us all the different clematis we list. So here we are from 1 to 96 of a total of 358 plants. Now we've got some very useful functions here in this filter on the left. And here we'll be able to reduce the number of plants to pick from and help us decide which one to purchase. So let's just say we've got a fairly standard 6-foot fence panel. Let's use the height filter to help us aid that selection. So an average height of say 6 foot would be ideal. Let's just say, okay, we want a slightly broader selection. We'll go to 6.5 because if it has a little bit more height than the panel, that height can be used to spread the plant across the fence panel as well. So by doing that, we've got a slightly broader selection, but we'll now be able to say, right, yes, well, I would prefer a plant that is, let's say, for example, fragranced. So we'll use the scented one here. We can say, yes, I want a scented plant for definite. And here we are, can bring us to a selection of 4 plants. Let's say, okay, the scented doesn't matter to us, but let's say it's a very exposed. You need a plant that is really, really hardy. So we'll go for H6 hardiness zone. And let's also say we want a clematis that we can prune right back in the spring, hard prune down to about a foot in February. There we go. So now we've got plants that will be between 6 and 6.5 foot in height, hard prune and extremely hardy. That's brought us out 33 results in our filter. So what a useful function that is. There are lots of different options available, including you can choose, for example, plants that would go from a sort of part shade to full shade. You can use plants, if you don't know, perhaps you might say it was north facing. So I want something that'll do north, east or west. You can use that section there as well. So very useful function to aid your selection. I hope you found that helpful and hope you'll join us in the next video. Thanks for watching.